Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the first video on my new channel, and the first video is a Clash Royale video. Now in this video, I will be discussing my favorite deck for Arena 5 and 6, but there is one card in Arena 6 that you need to unlock, but I'll discuss that when we get to it. So let's just jump straight into the deck, and I'll show you a couple of replays and say how the deck works and everything. So here's the deck. It has the Goblins, Barbarians, Hog Rider, Minion Horde, Fire Spirits, Giant, Elixir Pump, and Zap. Now the Elixir Pump is a card in Arena 6, but if you don't have the Elixir Pump, you could use a card like the Furnace or pretty much any building, like the Goblin Hut or something that's not Barbarian Hut, because that is way too expensive. If you have the Elixir Pump, it's the best, because in double Elixir, this deck goes great. Well, I'll show you a couple of replays. Actually, first I'm going to talk about like the main pushing troops, I guess you could say. So the main pushing troops, you have Hog Rider, Goblin, Zap for the combo, and you also have the Giant, Fire Spirit, Zap. So if they put down Minion Horde, the Fire Spirits will just destroy the Minion Horde, which is pretty good. So if I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm looking at my phone, which has Clash Royale on it. Just letting you know, it's not because I'm just looking at the ground, it's because I'm looking at my phone. So we'll go right into the replay, and I'll show you two replays that have 3 crowns in them. So let's get into that. Here's everything. I've lost a couple, but pretty much I've won a majority of them always down here, which is pretty good. So I'll just show you the 3 crown. Here's the first 3 crown. It's against Burr C, and it's a pretty good deck. I mean, it works well. So as you can see, everybody's pumping up. Then I take the Giant and I put the Giant in the back, because you know, you put the big troops in the back. Giant's in the back, and then he's gonna do a rocket on the tower and the Giant, which that's why sometimes I don't like putting troops in the back, because they just fireball it. But anyways, I put down Hog Rider, Goblin, see what I could do, and I try to zap it, but I kind of mess up, so that just gets shut down by the minions. Then I put Fire Spirits behind the Giant, like I said, that works good, and he's gonna put a Valkyrie, which just destroys my Giant, but my Giant is able to get a couple of hits off on the tower, which is always good. So after that, we're just pumping up, and then I'm about to place my Minion Horde to defend against the Valkyrie. Then he puts an Elixir Pump, and I should have placed, oh wait, I do? Okay, yeah. So I know that he's kind of low on Elixir. Now he's very low on Elixir because he just uses Fireball. Put down my Hog Rider Goblin. He has nothing to defend. Zap. And that's GG to his tower. He puts down a bomb tower, and the bomb tower just, you know, does its work. It doesn't let me try to get to the tower. So then he puts down a Giant, or I put down a Giant. He puts down minions to defend, and he has his bomb tower. So then I put a Minion Horde right on the corner of his base, and it just shreds. Then he puts down an Inferno Tower just to try to do as much as he can. That tower is just gonna be done. Puts down a Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is gonna be done also, I think. Or just almost done. My tower will take it out. So now there are 60 seconds left in his double elixir time, so that means pump up and just go crazy with all the troops. So I decide to put a Hog Rider and everything, but then he sends in the Fireball and the Goblin, so I wait for his Fireball to hit, and I put down my Goblins. My Hog Rider and Goblins go in. He puts down a rocket to try to do as much as he can. Now I have a Giant, Fire Spirits, Goblins, and a Hog Rider, just destroying his bomb tower. Puts down a Valkyrie, which was a smart idea, and I put down Goblins because, I don't know, it didn't work well. I wasn't supposed to do that. Done Minion Horde, and this looks like it's going to be game over. Good game. Now starting the other replay, this guy has the Lava Hound, which can be intimidating if you're at a lower arena or like lower level. Well, I've seen a bunch of Lava Hounds, and I know how to defend against them with like Minion Horde or something. So if you see a legendary, just don't get scared, Because some people see legendaries and they just decide to put down like a whole bunch of troops to try to defend, and the reality is only one of their troops just can take down the whole entire thing. So anyways, he puts down the Lava Hound, put down a Giant, waiting at 10 elixir, I don't know why, down Hog Rider Goblin, but then I have my Minion Horde. My Minion Horde goes in, destroys the balloon, because the balloon's more deadly, so I have to get rid of that first. But he decides to minion switch targets and hit the Lava Hound, which lets the balloon get 2 hits. But in the meantime, my Giant and Hog Rider and Goblins just went ham and got down that tower and is doing work on the King Tower. So he places a Valkyrie, of course, and then I placed Barbarians, and then I placed a Giant, but I didn't mean to place Barbarians. I meant to place Fire Spirits, because the Giant Fire Spirit thing, but then I end up placing Fire Spirits, and that tower, it looks like it's done. I have Giant and Barbarian. Yep, he tries the arrow, it's done. Now he's gonna fireball my tower just to try to like tie, but that tower, it's over with the Barbarian. So there's another 3 crown. That's the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like and comment, and subscribe if you will. But if you enjoyed and used this deck and it works, just tell me in the comments, say like, yeah, this deck worked, and if it didn't work, say no. But this is my personal deck that I use now, just because I've seen so many like things like Giants and Royal Giants and everything, and just use my Barbarians, which is good. And you have an elixir pump, so yeah, this is the deck. If you use it, great. This is in my opinion, this is my favorite deck. I used to have a deck with a freeze. Do I still have it? Let's see. Yeah, this used to be my old deck, but all of a sudden I got to like Arena 6 and I started doing really bad, so I changed it to this. And I was lucky because I had a bunch of Zaps and Fire Spirits and Elixir Pumps, so I just upgrade them really quick. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed, I already said that like 8 times, but leave a like. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.